Back in league action today with a win. How would you summarise today's performance?
I think it was important to get back to winning ways after last week's defeat. We've just said it in there. It's probably our best performance today. Pitch was long, red hot, loads of excuses to make prior to the game starting. But again, professional as we are, we've gone with it. We've dug in, and we've got a great result.
It's a tough ask in this heat, but there's already 3 players this season with 5 league goals. Just how important is it that they're getting spread around?
Yeah, it's really important, and I think it sort of highlights the recruitment side of things. We've nailed down what we want to be, and it was important that the players that we brought into the football club, we had a balance of numbers, and we've got that in abundance up to now.
Jordan was impressive again today. Got himself a goal, won the penalty, and also assist on Jude at the end there. Just how important is he leading the line? How much easier does he make things?
Listen, football's about opinions, and we've been criticised for what we've said in the past about individuals, but listen, let's not. Jordan's best player in the league, in our opinion, again, and people will criticise and challenge that. That's our opinion. Jordan is a player that was highly respected in the National League, let alone dropping down to the 𝗦𝗲𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗲𝗀𝗲 Prem. So with that, Jordan had to back that up, had to back that expectation up, and again, without blowing smoke, for his backside, Jordan's got off to a flyer. But we just can't afford to get complacent. He's got to keep putting in performances week in, week out, and with that, he'll help us to get where we've got to get to.
Rick returned to the lineup today. Was that a fitness issue that he was out for, or was it just squad rotation?
No, I think we've got to stick to our guns. We spoke to the players pre-season. Everyone was aware how tough the squad was going to be, and it's quite demanding in terms of that starting 11. So I think it's really important. Now, listen, we don't like the word rotation, because at the end of the day, you've got to pick your best available 11 on the day. But the players that we've got on the bench, the players that aren't getting in the squad, are equally as good as the lads that are starting on the 11. So last week we left Rick out, and where Rick's concerned, it come back to bite us. We conceded 3 goals. So he come back in today, and I thought he was outstanding.
More minutes for Jake after his return from injury, and Gareth Evans into the team for the first time really this season. Is that what we're saying with the squad, just getting minutes throughout it?
Yeah, I think you've got to manage the game, and I think at 4-0 it was important that we got 1 or 2 minutes, and that's no disrespect to the opposition, or that's not arrogant from where we stand. I think the game's won, but there was gaps forming on the pitch, and we know what Gazzy's very good on the ball, and got us ticking. And Jake coming from back off an hamstring injury was really important that we keep getting minutes. But Luca coming on and looking not to score a couple again, and difficult not to get Bandy minutes and difficult not to get David Fitzpatrick minutes. But lads got to understand that's where we're at. It's a tough squad, it's strong, and we're winning games of football.
So obviously it doesn't look like it'll be a match next week because of the FA Cup and all that. How do you go about keeping the lads tuned in and ready for when we do play again?
We'll train our Tuesday, Thursday, now to have the day off on Saturday. They've earned that. Again, it come back to bite us, but these lads, we keep the feet grounded. Like I say, we'll work really hard Tuesday, work hard Tuesday, Thursday, and off the back of today's result, that was the promise. If we won today, they'd give them next Saturday off. So we'll have that off, and then the following week we've got a big week. We've got workshop coming up. Workshop, Marine away, so we've got some really tough games coming up. So hopefully get Lois back, 𝗬𝗀𝘀𝘀𝗀𝗀 back, and a couple more. So yeah, looking forward to it.